Well, the GT40 coming up quite nicely over here now. He's right behind that Henny Bosman, Lotus 7, Steve Hart, ahead now of Mark du Toit, Michael Campagne, and Albert Internaus dropping a little bit further down over here ahead of Mia Bench, and then Jan-Willem Andre de la Porta rounding everything off there as well as things are concerned in the Datsun 240Z that rounds off everything here. Just saw that Citroen Zara that's ahead of Emil Buerta at the moment. That's Michiel Campagne that's campaigning that car. And that bright red car looks just like the one that was being campaigned actually last year or the year before in the Thunder Saloons class here at Killarney. He goes now into that right-hander at turn 3 and now onto the Tygerberg Straight as they run now towards turn 4 for yet another occasion.
Byron, something that I'm noting here, having a look at that GT40 of Steve Hart. Look at that, normally aspirated.
Yeah, there's that GT40 I've heard now of Steve Hart is dropping fluid onto the circuit, so he'll be monitored for that.
Well, let's hope he lasts because he's doing a sterling job out there at the moment and closing down.
Coming through turn 5 now, Francois. Watch him as he comes now. He's right ahead of that T70 Spider. As that, of course, will be the Mark du Toit T70 Spider as they run across the line right now to start another lap. Henny Bosman has now dropped to 7th position ahead of Renzo Torrente. Renzo Torrente in the BMW M4 holding on now to the back of them as well will be Emil Buerta at the moment. Albert Internaus and De La Porta coming through, but De La Porta going quite slowly in that Datsun 240Z.
Well, that Renzo Torrente should be a lot higher up with that Zara up behind him. That is a magnificent M4 with oodles of toys and power under the hood. Obviously getting used to the car, but a beautiful piece of machinery. But out front, that man, Jan du Toit, Mr. Wheels himself, has got that BMW sewn up nicely, makes his way down into Pertamina Fastron corner. And up behind him, we got Mansour Parker, Oliver Internaus, Anwar Levy. Hart in 5th place. Oh, someone's gone burn.
Mansour Parker.
Mansour, yeah.
That's pulling off onto the side, Francois. He's right by pit lane. But will he even make pit lane? That is the big question here. And it's not going to happen for him, unfortunately.
No, he's
as
stuck.
the turn 5 that come out, the GT40 of Steve Hart is still well and truly going, but he has Mark du Toit right behind him there.
Yeah, Mark du Toit is riding the old Walls ice cream car. And Walls ice cream is still in the UK. So, yeah, it's still a sponsor that to be noted. Mark du Toit doing fantastically well, going there, chasing the GT40.
Had a go there.
Very period-specific cars, the two of them.
Well, just through turn 2 there, and now towards turn 3, Francois, it looked like that Mark du Toit had a go at Steve Hart. Steve Hart still holds that position at the moment. That's 4th position. 5th position for Mark du Toit. Renzo Torrente has made his way past Henny Bosman in the M4 BMW. Henny Bosman now in 7th position. Remember, they all go one place up now because of the exit of Mansour Parker. It looks like that Datsun, who was going very slowly earlier on, of Jan-Willem Andre de la Porta, is out of the race as well. So we have now 2 cars out. And just apologies for the images over there. I know we're having a bit of a connection problem, but you can see the bumper on that Anwar Levy BMW is askew at the moment.
And not sounding too healthy at that, I might say too. Right, having a look here. Here comes the Hart working his way through ahead there of Mark du Toit. And we're looking there for Torrente. Here he comes through the M4. Up behind him there is Henny Bosman, still doing quite well.
Well, going up towards turn 1 now, Francois, we got Michiel Campagne that will head into turn 1, and on his inside almost was Emil Buerta, who's keeping him very honest over there. So the Citroen just ahead of that 350Z. Look at how nose to tail they are now. Onto the Joubert Straight they will then run. You'll see right ahead of them, not quite right ahead of them, is Renzo Torrente and Henny Bosman, who between them have 2 seconds. And going down the back straight now is Race Mace himself, Neander Toy. Almost 7.5 seconds between himself and Ollie Hintenhouse. And look at that, enjoying himself so much, Francois. Letting the back end of that Beamer step out quite nicely over there. He wants to have fun, and he's having fun in bright yellow.
Well, you know, the last time someone had some fun here, they got into a bit of trouble. So I don't know if you're allowed to have that much fun here. You can have fun, but not too much fun. And having a look, we've still got a lap to go. It's final lap for Neander Toy. It's 6 laps. Coming through now, Anwar Levy's car, not sounding very healthy and not looking too straight, as you said, a little bit askew.
Well, Mansour Parker is now finally into the pits. He's now made his way in there, thankfully for him. But looking at the gaps now, 9/10 of a second in turn 1 there as they go through between Steve Hart and Mark du Toit. Mark du Toit with 1 lap to go now. Remember, only a 6-lapper this one. Might have a go at him into Castrol Corner. Is he close enough? I don't think he's close enough. I think the GT40 might just stay marginally ahead here. But Neander Toy is the man to look out for now. Where is he? He's going to be coming out of turn 4 onto the back straight now, and he'll charge up to turn 5. What's he doing in that cockpit? He's doing a bit of karate in there or something like it, because I can see his arms moving quite around a bit there.
He was waving at someone by the look of it. Or maybe he's pouring a drink. I don't know.
Oh, it's quite a day for one, actually.
Yeah. So he's working his way around as he comes up towards us. Checkered flag time. Heat number 1, Neander Toy gets checkered flag. You'll be pretty elated with that one. Here the turbo spool its way down. Ollie Hintenhouse. Great second place for Oliver Hintenhouse. Nice to see him there. And the rest of the cars coming out. This is Anwar Levy down in P3. He's in the M3 BMW. Here comes the checkered flag, comes through. And it is Steve Hart, followed there by Mark du Toit as they cross the line. So that is your top 6 that have come through. And here's Renzo Torrente, that lovely turned out M4. Then it's going to be Henny Bosman in the rotary-powered Lotus 7. He makes way over the line. So that's pretty much it as they make their way back down.